More on Han and suffering and being Korean. This one's going to be short. Suffering is a vein that runs through the entire biblical narrative from beginning to end. In the beginning, Adam and Eve sinned, and as a result, they were expelled from the garden, and they introduced pain and suffering into the world. And then because of this, all humanity will live by the sweat of their brow. Work, which was intended to be good, becomes suffering, toil, and futility. Cain kills Abel, the world's first act of murder. And we are first alienated from God, and then consequently, we are alienated from each other, and then murder happens. The first few chapters of Genesis could be read as an explanation for the cause and origin of suffering in the world. The early offspring of Adam and Eve must have wondered, what's going on? Why all this pain and misery? And this story is God's answer. The rest of the Bible could be read as the human race suffering from continual self-inflicted wounds. If you follow God, there'll be peace. If you rebel, you will suffer. And the Bible is a long, long record of rebellion. Well, mostly rebellion. And so eventually God offers a response and a solution to this intractable and universal problem of pain and suffering. How does God resolve the problem of humanity's suffering? Well, God brings suffering upon himself. And our escape from suffering is the suffering God. And the Bible ends with the new heavens and the new earth, a world without suffering and death. We begin with suffering, and we end with the end and resolution to suffering. If you don't understand suffering, I don't know if you can fully understand the Bible. And if you don't understand that the world's fallen and human nature is fallen, not sure you really get the Bible and what God's been doing, what he is doing, and what he will do. So maybe this Korean sense of Han is helpful. Koreans might have some sense and some theological insight into what God's up to. And they may have a keen sense of gratitude. They get the idea of hoping for the resolution of suffering.